Good morning, it's Devorah. It's InStory Live. It's Monday, and today I want to talk about pets and purpose and paws and paws. So most of you know that right now the Path to Purpose project is running. I can see this is going to be a day of alliterating with P, the letter P. And the Path to Purpose project is a free international interview series that I host every year. And each year I interview extraordinary people who are taking their creative endeavor and making a difference in the world with it. And I have two different kinds of experts on my summit. I have my well-established experts who have been at this for a while, have already large communities and large followings. And then I have people who are just getting started. And most of those are my clients, my InStory experts. And I can't even tell you how meaningful it is to me to interview people who have amazing life stories, missions, and messages, and share their message with you. So inspiring. And many of the women that I interview of my InStory experts have never been interviewed on an international interview series online before. And it's so inspiring, and I hope that you'll come over and check it out. So this morning, hi Lavona, this morning, one of my interviews that I really love so much is I had this harebrained idea. I often get these harebrained ideas that my major experts could bring a friend on with them. So Amanda Masters, she decided to bring on her best friend, Chris, who is a pet communicator. Literally, she can communicate with your pets. I said I'm gonna have to get her to talk to my cat, and so their interview was amazing. And Amanda is sort of launching Chris to bring this work out in the world because it's really powerful. And so then when the email went out, for some reason the wrong interview was in the link, and so Amanda called me, and I talked to her and talked to my sister, and was like, "Oh no, we have to fix it," and so we got it all fixed. And when I set up the updated link, I put the title, just came out, Pets and Purpose. And this morning, in my own meditation and quiet time and writing, I was really thinking about hi Susan, really the work about pausing in the moment. And so then of course I had to write pause and pause, like the paws of animals and pets, and taking a pause. So I can't help myself. I love to play with words and alliteration. But what I want to share with you this morning, what I did to sort of focus my day in a positive way. Each morning I've been more intentionally focusing on some kind of very specific thought to take me through my day. And I'll tell you what they've been. I just started grasping hold of this strongly. I often wake up with a thought kind of for the day. And so I started over the last few days, one of them was awesomeness is an inside job. And then it was every day, in every way, everything is getting better and better. And then yesterday it was say yes, anything is possible. And this morning I woke up feeling, this is where I always share a little honestly with you. I woke up feeling a little bit of fear. And my daughter has mono. She's 17. She's starting to get a little bit better, and she's gonna be okay, but oh my gosh, such a serious sickness. And I'm going to be going out of town to an amazing training with the wonderful Amy Yamada on really just enhancing the way I communicate what my work in the world is with the rest of the world. So I'm really excited about it. I'm leaving tomorrow, but my daughter is homesick, and there's, and I'm 62 years old, and ever so often I think, it doesn't feel the same to go traveling as it used to. And I was like, I feel a little I felt like a little bit of fear about making sure everything's in order and it's going to go right and my family will be okay. And I just sort of took a breath and I felt this feeling of my kind of message from God, from all of those like higher beings that support us, whatever you call them. We all have them. And it was really, the message was, you are loved. And I want to pass this message on to you. The whole thing was, you are so loved, you are held, and you are safe. And there are moments when we just need to remember that, like to just remember it all the way deep inside, that you are loved, you are held, you are safe. And as I meditated in the morning, it was this feeling like, can we give all of that fear up to God, up to the angels, our guides? Can we give that fear up? And then kind of breathe into trust. And that's when I realized that work I do about pausing in the moment to shift. And what does that mean, to pause, notice, and shift that's how I like to talk about it. So that pausing in the moment, it's so simple and so significant, and often we don't do it. So if you're feeling a little scared and you're not sure you have a hold of everything, or you get just in one of those frustrated moments, I call it stop, drop, and breathe. That's the long version of pause. Stop everything, drop everything, and just stand there or sit there and breathe. Just pause and breathe. And today, in that moment, it's feel that you are loved. What a concept. and I was really thinking about that wider feeling of love, that wide open love that holds us. It's so big and vast. It's this infinite acceptance of who we are. So then I did my process called Smile. And if you've been following me, you'll have seen that I created a sort of a morning uplift process with the acronym SMILE. And the first step is you kind of soften into this opening and you allow yourself to smile and feel that you are lighter, to lift up into a more lightness of being. And then you associate really positive words to each of the letters of SMILE. So the M can be miraculous, manifesting, miracles, magical, mastery. And so thanks, Sherry. Yes, it really works. Pause, notice, and shift. Hi, Mike. So SMILE, I love making words into an acronym for something, and you can play with doing this. Take a favorite word of yours and turn it into acronym for something. So SMILE. First, you feel that inner smile. You let Amanda. You let that smile come to your face, and then I'll get to Amanda. In fact, Amanda, I might even be able to bring you on live to talk with me. We could try it. I'm not sure if it still works to do that. I used to have a thing that would let me pull someone on to talk, but I don't see it's funny, I don't see the thing to do it anymore. Anyway, we'll set it up though. So SMILE, stop, right? And be still and smile. Let yourself light up, right? That's the first. Okay. It's okay. I don't think I have that bring someone on immediately. We'll plan it out. So the reason that I'm interrupting myself and laughing with Amanda is that she's the one I had the whole conversation with this morning and led to the Pets and Purpose and to Chris's amazing work with pets. I'll post Chris's website in the thread here when I'm done. So, okay, how do you start your day? By noticing, pause, notice, and shift. This process really allows you to reset anytime you need it. And then I created in one of those still moments, the acronym SMILE, and use each of the letters uplift yourself. The first is to just let yourself actually smile, soften your energy, let yourself lift up a little, and then use each of the letters to associate with really positive words. The M in smile is making magic and miracles and manifesting money, magic, whatever, okay? That's that miraculous, magical you. And I is you are intuitive, inspirational, innovative. This is a process to feel how great you are and the greatness you can do in the world. L is love. And that's why I started with lead with love. Make your day filled with love, light, and laughter. Commit to laughing out loud one day. I heard a woman lecturer who lectures to Jewish women say, the woman of the house needs to laugh out loud, loudly and long every single day to light up her house. That's so great. So decide you're going to laugh sometime today. And the E is that you are extraordinary, that your energy should emanate in an elevated essence of who you really are. So this is what I'm kind of all about these days, is how can you shift your energy? It's the first stage of everything I do, is this quantum shift out of your old story, your constricted negative energy, and into your new story that is expanded and inspiring and interesting and so forth. And this is that's all my framework for my whole year of the InStory way, is first you shift, that quantum shift, then you shape that amazing wondrousness that is who you are into something that you can then share with the world. If you've been following me, you know I got all excited because I figured out how to describe the entire year of work I do and all of the deep three main core elements as shift, shape, and share. And you know I love alliteration. So today it's all about that shift. Pause, notice, and shift. In that pause, today I want you to feel that you are loved. You are loved. Really let yourself shift and feel that. Pause and notice that you are loved. And when you do that, you become able to shift. So this morning I shifted out of feeling a little bit of fear about going on a trip while my daughter has mono, and was like, oh my gosh, and will it work? And is it worth it? And da-da-da. And I was like, that moment was a shift into feeling loved and letting go and giving all of that to God, and to trusting, trusting that higher guidance that we each have. And you know, all the time I get this like lecture in my head, Devorah, be more quiet. You know, I'm a talkative type, right? And in that quietness is where you can feel that soul language, that soul calling. You can feel that support. And it's so important that we go there. So I hope today that you will take this into your consciousness and reset, really do the work to shift. Pause, notice, and shift. And lead with love. Feel that. Try the smile exercise. And let me know how you're doing. And this is all about really being able to start to live your purpose. And if you haven't come to the Path to Purpose Project, please join us there. Amanda is one of the experts, and she's the one who brought Chris on with her. And we have a Facebook group, the Path to Purpose Project Facebook group. So do something to move yourself forward, to shift yourself forward. Your soul is calling you, your soul story is calling you, and the world needs what we each have to offer. And thank you. Thank you for listening the whole, oh, there's Christine, yay! So it's so interesting because every single person has something unique that they do. So Christine, who's now on here, she realized that she has this ability to connect with pets. She has this Reiki healing ability, and that she can connect the two together. And hi, Jody. And this is the thing, the world does need us. Chris, we should do a really fun thing sometime where I'll bring you on and bring my cat on, and maybe we'll do a demonstration. I don't know. I love to create harebrained schemes, and sometimes they work, sometimes I follow them, sometimes they don't, but be creative. That's the innovative part of the Eye of Smile, right? And so if you have pets, reach out to Christine. She's on this thread. If you want to step into your bigger vision, check out Amanda Marie Masters is on here. She's amazing. And you are amazing. If you are watching this, you are amazing. And you have a soul story that is calling to you, or you wouldn't bother to listen to me. So make sure you're answering with a yes. That was my other thing this morning, or the other day, was say yes. Anything is possible. And today, my message is, you are so loved. You are so loved. You are held. You are safe. All right, Christine, we'll talk. Maybe we'll do like a Zoom, some kind of a Zoom call or Facebook Live or something. That used to be, and I don't know where it is, I'm going to have to investigate my Facebook tools. It used to be that I could just click something and bring somebody up on live with me, but I don't see that showing anymore. So I will investigate what I need to do to have two people showing on a Facebook Live at the same time. And in the meantime, everybody, post in the comments what connects you. Oh, good, Amanda, you put how to find you. Excellent. Guys, put what lights you up. Take some kind of an action. Do something. Come on over to the Path to Purpose Project. Reach out to Christine or Amanda or me. Share what happens to you when you make that shift. What are you shifting out of? Because the world really needs our gifts. Hi, Amber Jane. The world needs us to kind of play bigger and to reach a bigger range. And we can't do that if we stay stuck in our old constricted story. So that's why, hi, Barbara. That's why I talk about that quantum shift out of your old story and into your new possibility. And inside that new place, that's where you can find your kind of wisdom. And Amber, I am on my mobile, so I don't know how, maybe I just have to update my app again. As I used to bring people on, I used to bring people on to let's see. I'm playing with my little buttons here. So no, that's not it. Uh-oh, now I can't go back to my other. now I don't. Oh, there we go. Hi, Doreen. I just thought I was gonna play with the buttons on here a little bit to see. Actually, you know what? I can do it. You have to have if you want to be like Amber, I could bring you on with me because I can now see the little camera in your icon. You have to be in Facebook. Like I could bring Jody on, but Amanda and Chris, you have to either be on a mobile phone, I think, or you have to update your app. So Amanda, if you want to, so just to show you, like, so Amanda is watching and she has that, hi Denali, Danielle, so like if I click on Amanda, let's see if it works. Anyway, we'll play another day. Okay, so try. You want to try, Amanda, and ask on your end to see if I can bring you on, and we'll just demonstrate. Sometimes I like to be playful and creative in the moment and see what we can do. And part of it is learning our tech, sharing the inspiration with us. Oh, here, let's see. Let's see. Okay, now maybe I'll see if that works. She has to accept. I think I figured out how to do it. And you just have to have yourself set up to be able to be called on. And I think here's our little Facebook learning. You just have to have your own Facebook app, update it, be on your mobile phone, ideally have it going sideways, and then technically speaking, you can. So Amanda, I invited you. You can say yes if you want, if you're feeling spontaneous. And here's the thing, people. I model being a little, okay, so now I'm gonna see if I can, okay.
Hi, Devorah.
Oh, yay!
I'm doing my dishes. You said Amanda, so I was like, but she's
I'm
a
in Amber, sorry.
okay.
So, Amber, since you're on, say what you do in the world.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, right now I'm doing dishes. Look at all those clean dishes. That's what I do in the world. You know, right before enlightenment, after enlightenment, we chop the wood, or carry the water.
For us, it's wash dishes. Okay, good, Amanda. I'm gonna do you next. This is gonna be so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah.
So, what else
Um,
do you do in the world not washing dishes, Amber?
Well, right now I have published series one in a book that it talks about the spiritual messages of the plant and how to use essential oils in your daily spiritual practice, how to pivot from our like morning routine and kind of bring that ritual energy back into our lives and connect in to that expansiveness that plants can help us in our spiritual realms. And so I'm working on the second book that is all about trees. So, and how they can help us expand spiritual
Oh,
practice.
I love that so much. I want to hear about that. Post a link to what you're up to because it'd be fun for us to see. I'm always going in the forest, talking to the trees, so I'm all about it.
Yeah, they're wise beings. Magnificent.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, I'm always better. My kids, when they were younger, would say, "Mom, you're grumpy. Go for a walk."
Mhm. Nice.
Get out in the trees. So thank you for demonstrating Facebook Live. Now I'll let you
Yeah.
go back to your thing. I'll invite Amanda on and we'll have a little party.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day. I love
Thanks.
all you're doing, Devorah. Thank you so much for sharing it.
Thank you. It's so fun. Bye. Okay, now Amanda, and then we could do Jody. Okay, Amanda. Oh, you sent. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, all right. No, not that one. Wait. Oh, here. Okay. Wait a second. Can you send it again? I see that you have the little thing now, Amanda. But let me see. So thank you everybody for being enthusiastic and patient while we figure out how to. So Amanda, I see you on here, but I don't see the thing add to add. I don't see the. I don't think that. I don't know if I have to start my video over again. Let's see. I can try Jody and see if it. Uh, um, no. Well. Try and send it again, Amanda, and see if I get it. And if you're hanging with us, this is just part of the fun of. Oh, the option is gone. Yeah, so now it's not doesn't have your camera on anymore. Beats the heck out of me. um, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Now, oh no, that's okay. All right, I just approved you, Amanda. I think it might be working. It says it's adding you to the video, and then uh, and then Jody could come on too. This is such a fun part of Facebook, is that you can do this kind of spontaneous. Oh, here she is! Ta-da! We did it. You're
Oh, I
on.
look interested. Let me see.
No, no, don't turn it that way. Go the other way. There you go.
This way, right? Yeah.
Yay!
Hi.
Wait, this
Hi.
way. Perfect.
Hi.
Just like that.
Hi.
Yay! Hi. Oh my gosh, Amanda, we've said
I
such a
know
fun
it's been
word.
exciting. It's been exciting, Deborah, I must say. Am I actually looking? I think I'm looking at you. This is an interesting new okay, good. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's been an exciting morning. I'm just honestly, I love what you're up to. I love the work that you're doing and the what it's going to do for my friend Chris and all these other people that have their stories that have come out on the summit. Um, my friend Christine is one of my most favorite people in my world, and she's just a wonderful, wonderful person. And I'm very thankful that we can get her information out there and about her ability with animal communication and what you're up to with telling people stories. Um, it's really, I don't know someone else, I don't know anyone else that's doing what you're doing in terms of wanting to get people's stories out there so that, there's so many people that can relate to what she's been through, for example. So I'm happy that this
Hmm.
is all happening.
And it's kind of fun for me to see us having this fun, spontaneous Facebook moment because what it means is that I could figure out how to get more of my experts and people
Yeah,
onto this
yeah.
kind of moment because it part of what it does is it helps people to learn you can just be in the moment and it's okay. Amber was in her kitchen and it sort of Facebook gives us this freedom to be a little bit more spontaneous and not so
Staged. Yeah, I'm definitely, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not on my best look, but I don't care. I'm happy to be on here and I'm happy to share in this moment with you. And yeah, and
right.
I love what you're doing.
Yeah,
I love that you launch
thank you
so
so
many people
much.
into the world with their gifts and with your totally open, loving heart. Um, it's really so
Oh,
beautiful. And your background with the trees up there in Oregon. I love Oregon. I lived there for a while, so
I know.
I love that place. Really.
Where do
San
you live
Diego,
now?
North San Diego County, Carlsbad, Encinitas area.
Oh, maybe we can connect. I'm about tomorrow. I'm leaving to go to the San Diego area to Rancho.
Bernardo, Rancho Penasquitos,
Um,
Rancho Bernardo. Chris
I'll figure it
actually
out in a minute.
lives
I
in Rancho
forget which.
Penasquitos. If you,
Okay, I'll be in
oh
touch with
my
you
gosh,
guys
how
because I'm
funny.
coming there to do a powerhouse retreat with Amy Yamada, and I'm going to be staying at. I'll be in touch with you where I'm staying
Oh
and
my
what's up. I'll
goodness.
message
Who
you.
knew that this was going to happen? We were going to get to see you. I know Chris is watching, so she's got to be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so great." How awesome is that?
I still want, and I'm still thinking maybe it would be really fun, Chris, if we can get you onto Facebook Live sometime to do a demonstration. I'll bring my cat on. I'll do
That's perfect. She's
some
amazing. You guys,
funny,
whoever's listening,
the be
Chris Hayden she's actually my Reiki master. She's now coming out to the world, shall we say. She's my go-to, and she's a phenomenal animal communicator. She's, yeah.
right. And what I've seen with people who do this animal communication is that the pets. I had another client who did this work, and the pets amazingly lead to the healing of their owners. I probably shouldn't do my pet online in front of everybody. It'd
Why?
probably be really
No,
embarrassing and revealing.
no, not at all.
Because I think the pets often, no, I'm kidding, but the pets often lead their owners into work they need to be doing on themselves. Like it's just an
Mm-hmm.
interesting
True.
thing. Um, I know. Okay, we're gonna set you up to talk to my cat. We take him out on a leash, and he's really mad. Now he wants to go out all by himself, and we're afraid to let him. Like
Mm.
he's a teenager, Mom. I'm old enough to go up by myself now. Not to mention healing my daughter who has mono right now. It's like, oh. So, this is part of what sharing our stories is about, that you don't show up
Mm.
sterilized. I had a really powerful conversation with someone in the corporate world. One of my speakers, Candy Baron, and she left that world because you end up kind of taking you know, like when you go in that corporate world, you end up whitewashing away your whole self and your
Mm.
story, you know. And like Amanda, I think you're so much about that too, helping people bring back who they really are into the and
It is.
living
It's
that.
about, on the higher levels, it's
Um,
about soul alignment. It's about truly being comfortable
right.
in your own skin and authentic and knowing that you're perfect. You're supposed to live your mission here and that you're perfect as you are, and that you will be accepted when you step into that space. You know, for me, I'm out there as a
Yeah.
master channeler, and I'm also still a project manager at my local utility here. And I was actually on a TV show a couple years ago, and people have seen it. All
Wow.
the construction guys at the utility, the electric engineers, and they're like,
Wow.
I saw you on TV the other night. And it's not like they're like, you weirdo. They're like, tell me more. What are you doing? Or, I've had ghosts in my
Wow.
house because the episode was all about, ghost stuff. I've had ghosts, so they open up and talk to me about it, and they're interested and they're curious. So I'm out there in the world doing my thing, and it does take, there's a leap, there's a push. And like what you've done for my friend
Hmm.
Chris, um, is push. She's now launching, and it's past her comfort zone. You have to get past the comfort zone to expand. And that's what
Right.
she's in
That's right.
right now. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. Yeah.
It is exciting. And you know, that is what I'm, and you're right, like I'm so passionate about that because the women who come and join my InStory group for the year, I make them go on my summit with you, Amanda. Like what you're doing for Chris,
It's
I do
so
that for all
amazing.
my people. And very
Yeah, if you
fast.
guys get into Deborah's coaching groups or program, man, she's gonna launch you. Or you better watch out whether you're ready or not. She's putting you out there because she knows. She knows you're ready. So it's exciting.
It's it is the funniest thing. Like I did two interviews recently with Kay, who
Hmm.
you're going to see on the summit, and with Juanita, and they're amazing. And both of them, when it was finished, they went, "Oh, phew, that was so hard," and they were so great. It's like
Scary. Yeah.
because you're not if you're doing
Hmm.
something and you never
Hmm.
did it before, right? It's
Hmm.
you're if they were having the conversation with me not filmed and they're not and it's what's funny is it's
Hmm.
not even live like this, it's pre-recorded, but it has to do with that stepping past that sense that is what I have to say worth it, because they know
Ooh,
they're on
that's a
this
good
interview series
one.
with well-known
That's a good
established
one.
experts,
Yeah.
and they're on the same opt-in page with all you guys who are already established, and they have to be like, mm, right? And
Mm,
who am I to
that's
say
so
what I have
true.
to say?
Yeah,
Um,
it is. You're like stepping into owning what your gifts are, what your mission is here. And so
right.
your platform's amazing. It's an amazing thing that you keep doing these summits to launch people. It's just too cool. Too cool. I'm really excited. I need to get off because I was supposed to make a call at 9:30. My friend has called me twice. It's a girlfriend, but
Okay,
we had
okay.
scheduled that we would talk at 9:30. And she's like, "Where are you?" I'm getting texts and stuff, but I was so excited I had to pop on. I'm so pumped. So,
Well, Amanda,
you're
thank
welcome.
you so much. It was super fun because we started talking on the phone about where's the interview because it was the wrong one was there, and so sometimes a little mistake leads to a lot of fun.
And that's what I said. Oh my God. I'm like, all this happened for a reason. It's just, it was meant to be. It was meant to roll this way. And I'm a believer,
I know.
absolutely 100% in that. So I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
excited to be a part of the summit. I'm excited that my friend Chris is on and for everyone else that's involved. Because you're showing the light in everybody. You're allowing them to illuminate themselves in a way they didn't even know was possible, which is exciting. So I love it.
that's
I
right.
love being a part of this. I'm all
That's
about it.
thank you. And I love you said it like that because I like to say it's the in-story way to create and
Mm,
live an
there you
illuminated
go.
life.
There you go.
So you just
Yes,
tuned right in, of
exactly.
course, right?
Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for letting me be a
All
part of
right.
this. All right.
Thanks, Amanda.
Okay. Bye.
All righty. Bye. See, does so now we'll see if anybody else wants to jump on live since we're having a party. You so okay, wait, Jody. If she's still here. All right, Jody, I'm gonna approve you to come on. This is super fun. um, this is such an example of what I'm all about, that you
Up in the
moment.
Hi, Jody.
Oh, except
You know what? For some
for
reason,
some
I'm
reason I'm
here
here
self-roasted. Maybe put your headset on.
Oh, my headset. Okay.
And
because
Can you hear me?
right now there we go.
You can hear me now?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
much better.
Hi.
Yay.
Thanks, Devorah, for this
Yay.
opportunity. I haven't been on a Facebook Live before, so it's my first time learning about all this. Hi, everybody.
Yay. Congratulations. Okay, so you have to say a little bit about what inspires you. What do you do in the world? What lights you up?
That's a good question. Right now, I am rebranding what I'm doing, and I'm being called to help people who are experiencing a spiritual wake-up call. So I just bought the domain name spiritualwakeupcall.com to help people who are searching and really don't know where to go. They can just search spiritual wake up, and then they can find me. So that's what I'm up to right now.
And tell us one other thing you just love to do in the world, like a favorite hobby, activity, thing you love to do.
I love playing sports. I used to play.
Like what?
Well, I used to play professional women's football here in San Diego, and semi-pro basketball.
Whoa.
So I had some knee injuries, so I had to retire. But I really enjoy being active when I can, and I love collecting rocks and crystals. I have a giant collection of crystals. I keep them near me. Here are some of them right now. So that's what I enjoy. So yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Well, super
Okay.
cool, Jody. I
Yeah.
just
Thanks
love
again.
that. I love we figured it out, and share a little couple words of inspiration or where people can find you in the thread. And thanks for jumping on.
Thanks. Well, spiritualwakeupcall.com. It's I just bought it, so I'm in the process of getting the website together. So otherwise, you can reach me
So
at
exciting.
Jody M. Valdez at Gmail. So thank you.
You could just put your link
Okay.
and connect, or just on Facebook. It's better to just message each other.
Yeah. Okay. Great. All right, Devorah. Thank you.
All right, my dear.
Thank you.
So nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Super. We figured out how to do Facebook Live invites. So the trick is I think you just have to have your Facebook app updated in your phone, and it works best if your phone is sideways. So thank you everybody for joining in with so much enthusiasm, and I love to be spontaneous in the moment. If you ever want to come on and talk with me on Facebook Live, send me a message and I'll bring you on with me. I'm on every morning at 9 a.m. Probably after this week, I'm going to restructure how I do this and maybe move it to my business page. So just stay connected with me. But I would love to start bringing people regularly on to talk. Is super fun. I really do believe we all have something important to say. And for everybody who's part of the Path to Purpose Project, make an effort to take a step forward and bring something more out into the world. And I mean it. If you want to talk on Facebook Live with me, let me know and we'll figure it out. Meanwhile, remember what I always say, to go out in the world, share your story, live your purpose, and be a blessing. Bye, folks.